You love meat pies, but you have no idea how it's made and you have to buy every single time? In this video, I'll share a fail-proof meat pie recipe that's beginner-friendly with super flaky, buttery crust and delicious juicy filling. Let's get started. To your bowl, add 4 cups of flour. Its equivalent is 500 grams of flour. Make sure to sieve your flour properly before using. Then add about 1 teaspoon of salt and mix this up properly. Mix this properly till everything is very well combined. Then go in with your butter or margarine. This is 250 grams of cold butter. It's very cold. So add it to your flour. Add everything in and go in with your hands and mix this properly. Please make sure you use cold butter. If you want super flaky crust, make sure to use cold butter or cold margarine, and make sure to mix this properly so there's no large chunks of butter. Make sure to mix this properly, just like this. So you should have something that looks like breadcrumbs and feels like wet sand. So make a little well in the middle and add your water. This is 1 cup of very cold water. I'm not going to add everything. I added just about 3/4 cup of the water. Next, go in with your hands and mix. Can you see the way I'm mixing this? I'm not pressing hard on it. I just want to mix everything so it all comes together. So make sure to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. So go ahead and mix this till it comes together. I don't need this dough. If you knead this dough for too long, your pie crust is going to end up being chewy and not flaky. So just mix it till it comes together. As soon as it comes together like this, you don't need to keep mixing it anymore. This is what you should have when you are done mixing. So wrap up your dough just like this. Use anything you have to wrap it up like this. Okay, make sure to wrap it up properly. Everywhere is well covered. I'll just press down like this. Then I'm going to refrigerate this for about 30 minutes to an hour. You can even refrigerate this for days till you're ready to use it. So let's make the filling. To my pan, I added some oil and sauteed some onions for about 3 minutes till fragrant. Then I added my minced beef. You can use chicken for this recipe, but I'm using beef. So add the beef and mix this up properly till it changes its color, just like this. Make sure to mash up the beef so that there's no big chunks in it. Add your seasoning. I added salt, I added garlic powder, paprika, some curry. I added a seasoning cube, just a little. Then I added some blended pepper and went ahead to mix this properly. So you can season this however you want to, but just don't do too much because it can easily get salty. Stir this all properly till everything is very well combined. If you have big chunks of the beef, make sure to mash it up properly. So I added potato, chopped potato. I'm adding just potato to this recipe. You can add carrot if you want. You can even add bell peppers and spring onions, but I'm adding just potatoes to this. Go in with some water, just enough water to cover the filling and cook the potato properly. Then I'll cover this and let it cook for about 10 minutes, just till the potato is soft. So here I have 1 tablespoon of corn flour or cornstarch, which I added some water to, and I'm going to use this to form a paste. And this paste I'll use to thicken the filling. You can use flour in place of the corn flour. You can substitute the corn flour for flour. Now our filling should be ready. Just check the potato. If it's soft enough, then I'll just go ahead and add the thickener. So here is the thickener. I'll just go in with everything. So go on ahead and stir this properly just for about a minute or two. And can you see it's thickened beautifully and there's still a bit of juice left, and this is exactly how you want your pie filling. But if you prefer it dry, go on ahead and leave yours dry, but trust me, it tastes better this way, at least for me and almost everyone I know. When you're done, take it off heat and transfer this to a wide plate and spread it out properly and let the filling cool down completely. please always make sure that you cool your filling completely before using. This is about 30 minutes later, and this is our dough. Can you see it looks more firmer and it's out of the freezer? Now I'll just dust my work surface just like this, and then I'll add a bit of flour. Then to my rolling pin, I'll also add flour so that the rolling process is easy and it doesn't stick too much. And then I'll go ahead and roll. If your dough is out of the fridge or the freezer and it feels a bit too firm, just let it rest for a bit before working on it. Please roll it thin and flat. It depends on how you want your crust. If you want your crust really thick, you can roll it thick, but this thickness is okay for me. So this bowl I'm going to use to cut. I'll add flour all around the bowl so it's easier to cut. If you have a cutter, even better. I got a cutter, but it was way smaller than I thought it would be. So I'll go ahead and just use the cutter that I'm used to using. So if you want even bigger pies, you can use a bigger cutter for this. So I'm done cutting this. I'll just take out all the excess like this. This is everything. I'll just keep this aside. And then this is the excess. Just go ahead and re-roll this, okay? So I like to do it immediately so that the dough doesn't get too warm. You know our dough is cold, so you want to keep on working with your dough while it's still cold, okay? So just keep repeating the process till you've exhausted all the remaining dough. So here I have 1 tablespoon of flour. I'll just add a bit of water to form a paste. This paste is what I'll use to seal off the sides of the pie. Just keep watching. I'll show you how I use this paste. So here is one of the cut dough. Just place it down like this. Then see, this is the paste. Use a brush or you can use your hands and spread it around just like this. Just the way I'm doing. Just spread it all around. So here's the filling. It's completely cooled now. Okay, so take a reasonable amount and add it in. Don't put too much, otherwise your pie will burst open in the oven. So add a reasonable amount just like this, then cover like this carefully and use your fingers to press down all the sides like this. Press down completely so that it's completely sealed just like this. Okay, this is what you should have. Next, you're going to use a fork. Just get any fork and use it to press down like this to seal it off. You'll notice it's sticking, so I'll just add some flour so that it's not going to stick. I'll just use the fork to press down just like this to give it this classic pie look. I'll also poke the top just like this to give room for it to breathe in the oven. So this is it, all done. So let me show you again. Take one of the cut dough, add the paste just like this, then add the filling at the middle like this, then cover and use your fingers to press down like this to secure it properly. Okay, press down like this, then use the fork to just press down like this at the edges, at the sides to give it this classic pie look, then poke the top just like this. That's how to make the pie. So go ahead and line your tray with baking paper and place them all on it. Place them like this in the freezer, freeze it. Then when it's frozen, place them in Ziploc bags and freeze it in your freezer for weeks till you're ready to use it. But if you're baking immediately, crack an egg in a bowl and whisk this egg. This is our egg wash. Some like to add some milk or butter in, but I just use eggs. So brush with some egg wash like this. Be generous with this. Make sure to brush it properly so that your pies will come out really golden and shiny. So at this point, it's time to bake. I'm going to bake at 180 degrees for 40 minutes. Make sure to preheat your oven for about 15 minutes before you bake. Our pies are done baking and look at that, golden brown, and oh my god, it smelled so good. So this is the other one, everything well baked, and oh, it tasted amazing. Trust me, if you follow this recipe to the T, your pies will come out exactly as you see it. Super delicious, super brown, super beautiful, and flaky on the outside and yummy, delicious, juicy on the inside. Thank you all so much for watching. If you love delicious pies, please type delicious pies in the comments below. See you in my next one. Bye.